Well, hello, my angels. I know it's been a while. Welcome to Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. I'm Tigra, your humble host. I hope everyone has been blessed. Today is the last day of the month of February, and I just want to come across the channel to do kind of a wrap up for the end of the month. I wasn't able to do too much mid-months, but I did want to come by and do a combination of a general reading and love energies to see where the energies are wrapping up for the month of February, because as you know, we'll be starting tomorrow, the month of March. There'll be March energy and new March readings. Let's cleanse the space since it's been a while since we've chatted. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing me and the community together. Bless our energies, bless our space. May we come in unison under one love and one light under you, O God. Thank you for the guidance and the protection of your will and that of Archangel Michael and all the angels and saints that protect us. Continue to bless us in our space, both individually and collectively. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a vehicle to share and voice the messages that you and the universe overall see, to be present, to be delivered to Sagittarius. Continue. We are as light workers in your presence to continue to love and bring peace and joy to others, and hopefully clarity along the way. Thank you for being part of my journey and all of those who are blessed to know you and love you as I do. Amen. Okay, so let's get started. This is a general wrap-up reading for the month of February. Like I said, it'll be March energies now. So we'll be starting March readings. And of course, for those of you who are not familiar with me, I do rotate my decks every month. Okay, let's start out with Archangel Michael as we wrap up the February energies. There's a lot going on today. I hope all of you are well today and achieving whatever goals or tasks that you are or have set upon for you on this given day. Archangel Michael comes forth and says, this is your life's purpose. Archangel Michael, you know the details of our divine life purpose, and we ask you to help us to be continued to be aligned with our goals. And if we aren't, to show us the way on how we can be aligned with our goals. Please clearly guide us in our actions so that we are taking the necessary and best steps to fully manifest the wonderful and meaningful career that you have for us. So for many of you, what you do for a living might not necessarily be your purpose. It might be your hobby. It might be your day job, your part-time job, but it might not be actually your purpose. On this given day, and as we wrap up the month of February, spend time with Archangel Michael. Continue to ask him to guide you to those doors of opportunity, to open up your mindset and your thought process and your belief intuitively what you feel you've been placed on this earth to do. What is your life's purpose? It could be much more than what you are willing to believe, or it might be just what you're doing and you need to expand and embrace it. No matter what your place is along your path and journey, we all have a life's purpose. So may Archangel Michael continue to bless and guide us all on that part of our journey. We also get the message from Archangel Michael as we close out February. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So I would say that goes hand in hand, right, with living and following your purpose, because it comes to a point in our life, not when we're young, when we're wild and rambunctious and we're just learning ourselves and we're going through life experiences. Many of us don't find out till much later on truly what we want to become or truly what our life purpose is. We'll toy around and experience a lot of things before then, but it does take a while before we really come to terms with what that is. And what helps us to do that is by keeping our eyes on a targeted intention. We all kind of have vaguely, right, an idea of who we want to be, or who we feel the universe has deemed us to be on this planet, whether it is a light worker, a doctor, a saver of souls, a drummer, a seamstress, an actor, whatever the case may be. So with that, even with that little bit of instinct and intuitives that you have, put some energy, put some intention towards that. You might not manifest that. That might not open up to you right away, the door of opportunity for that purpose. But if you keep your intention there and you feed it, right? Like a plant, you nourish it, you feed it, you give it the attention it deserves, you believe in it. You, over a period of time, will manifest and come to live and to understand and to embrace what your purpose is. And it'll be right there in front of you. You won't have to second guess it. And most of the work has already been done or embraced by you. So, Archangel Michael, we're thanking you and asking you to continue helping us all focus on our inner visions and our intentions with those visions and towards those purposes. We ask you to guide us in releasing any fears, whether it's our own or others that are imposed upon us, or doubts, right? Because sometimes we're doubtful on what path we want to go or why we feel we're here and what we should ultimately do. Grant us confidence, Archangel Michael, and give us the courage to take action towards realizing our dreams. Many of us, yes, we dream when we're young, but when we're old, either we give up the ability to stop dreaming, we stop believing in our dreams, we believe their dreams deferred, or again, we've just not kept our eyes on the targeted intention. We know we have a purpose, but if we're not putting energy towards that intention and trying to make it manifest, how is it all going to come together? So I'm glad that Archangel Michael is definitely trying to help us with our careers and our life's purpose by reminding us that many of us have that seed and that dream within us. We just got to feed it and nurture it and follow up. We close out Archangel Michael for the month of February with You Are Loved and Your Loved Ones Are Safe. This came out earlier in the February readings, so there could be a great concern, which I can understand as you get older, family members who are getting older, who might be sick or ill, those who might need financial help or physical help, if they live in different parts of the world where there's not that much stability, there's many reasons why we have concerns over our loved ones. And we're asking Archangel Michael, and he's confirming to us that he will watch over us, and he is watching over our loved ones. Feel secure and be at peace that he is going to watch over them and us. So not only is he making sure, trying to make sure that we are safe, but also our loved ones. So we thank you, Archangel Michael, for doing what you do, not only in the month of February, but along all the parts of our journey. We also get the message from Zachiel about karmic release as we end this month's energies. It's time to release, Sagittarius, what's holding you back and step into more radiant self. This is just a constant reminder and message that we need to release what doesn't work for us. What doesn't work for us could be holding us back. It is stopping us from focusing right on those intentions. It could be blocking the blessings that is going to lead us to fulfill our life purpose. So karmic release. Release what doesn't work for you. Release what is part of your past, the lessons already learned, and move forward. It's time to embrace who you are now, not the tragic or the troubled person that you were in the past. We also get the card of hope. It's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself. When you go through a karmic lesson or a tragic or a challenging time in life, it's like we do lose a part of ourselves. We shed skin, right? We shed tears. We go through so much. But when we've gotten over that, then it's time to restore and to rebuild and reclaim who we were all along. We just kind of lost our way. So this is the month, and as we continue on into the spring, Sagittarius, where you continue to fight and claim, to proclaim who you are. Despite your setbacks, despite your shortcomings, you are still beautifully destined to be this person of love, compassion, a fiery spirit, of giving and taking and being. You are all these things and more, despite what you have gone through. With the card of dreams of abundance, many of you, as you sleep, you are dreaming of your abundance. Your abundance is coming forth to you in your dreams. It's a reminder to record your dreams. There could be information, insights that your ancestors or your internal intuitive voice could be giving you. So pay attention to your dreams. For those of you who are brainstorming or trying to find a way to live out or fulfill your life's purpose. You could be brainstorming in your sleep. Your ancestors could be coming to you in your sleep, giving you ideas or showing you which avenues to go or who to network with, right? So it's good, like I said, to keep a little journal by your bedside so you can journal not only your dreams, but also keep an additional journal book for your readings, whether you do your own or you come here on YouTube through me or other sources. Let's see what angel messages we get for this month as we end. You may find yourself inspired to look up at the clouds overhead. There it is, an angel in all its glory watching over you. Some of you might have had this experience this month, but you just out of the blue felt the need or desire or the impulse to look above you, to look into the clouds in the heavens. I remember when I was a youngster, that was one thing. I was always so enchanted with the moving clouds, and I just felt like the clouds were speaking to me. Give me a thumbs up if you experienced that as a child, just marveling in the moving grace and speed of the clouds. Like I felt they were forming words and sayings to me, and I just felt so much energy coming from the clouds. And many of you might be still experiencing this as adults, and you might have seen a figure of an angel watching over you in the heavens. We also get rainbows or special gifts from the angels. They are spreading their magnificent light as a bridge to guide us through our past troubles and onto the next level of your journey. So if you've seen a rainbow as you look into the heavens and the clouds, and you've seen an angel, what a beautiful sign that you are going to calmer waters, that you've gotten over this hump or this challenging period. And life, like I said, is going to renew. You're going to rebuild. The final angelic message we get is angels are often felt, but they may not be seen. You might experience a cold or a tingly sensation on your skin or the back, like the hairs in the back of your neck. Fear not, this is the angel drawing close to you. So sometimes you might feel this presence around you. You just feel like you're not alone. Don't be scared. That could be your ancestor or your angel just guarding close to you, being near you, kind of letting you know they're there without letting you know they're there. Let's tap into some finance cards, what the financial energy is looking like for Sagittarius as we end February. We're going to use one of my decks that I created years ago. Spending money like it grows on trees, cut it out. These are definitely not the times to be spending money like it grows in trees, because guess what? It doesn't. So definitely, you know, as many of you get your tax returns or salary bonuses or whatever it is that you get some unexpected or expected money coming in, because Sagittarius is lucky like that. Pay off your debt and put money away for a rainy day, and only buy things out of necessity. We also get whatever you want to be. Blank. Talk about manifesting, right? Whatever you want to be. If someone asked you at this moment, or if you had to just look deep into yourself, what it is that you want to be right now, what is it that you feel your life purpose is? Let's take a moment just to think about that and fill in that blank. And please fill in that blank in the comment section. Whatever you want to be. Okay. I love to hear it, so put it in the comment section. We also get unexpected money. Thank you, angels. They are never late. Unexpected money could be coming your way. Like I said, Sagittarius, we are very lucky. There's times when you're just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay the rent? And then something comes, an unexpected check, a refund that you wasn't expecting. Someone pays you back that might have owed you money a few months ago that you thought was never going to pay you back. So I love that. And again, if this happens, please always come back to the channel and write in the comments when these realizations, when things that are said in the reading come to pass, because we want to be able to thank the angels and the universe for giving us a hint as to what could be. And when it actually happens, I want to be able to go back, as we all should go back and thank the universe. We also get positive update on exam or job status, upward movement on list. So those of you who are on waiting list for jobs, or you've already taken the exam for a job, but you're on a list like based upon your grade for the next opening, you're moving up the list. And I know, especially in the U.S., with everything going on with jobs and stuff like that, don't worry. Continue to pray. Continue to believe in God that He has this. We also get, some of you might be looking to change your profession or go into the profession of being a banker, an investment broker, or the stock market. There's a lot of great content here on YouTube for those of you who might be looking into those careers. And also a doctor, nurse, and healthcare. The medical field definitely, financial field not so much. It has its ups and downs, but the medical field, I always feel those in the medical field will always be, there's an opening there for you. Final card from my deck is keep better financial records and stay more on top of your money matters. So curbing your spending, paying off debt, right? Putting money away for a rainy day, but also taking this time when you have some downtime on the weekend, or you're on vacation, or you've just gotten laid off of work and you're home more now. Take time to get your records straight. Make sure your family members know where the records are. Have extra copies to give to other family members in case your original records get destroyed. But stay on top of your financial matters and your records. Keep digital as well as hard copies if you can. But stay on top of your money matters. Stay on top of your due dates, your account balances, your late fees, the whole gamut. Stay on top of it. We close out with these additional messages. Your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. You are worthy. God loves you, and I know sometimes we might not love ourselves, but He and the angels are reminding you that your life is so special. Treat it with loving care. Take care of your body, your mind, your soul. Nourish. Make sure that you are hydrated. Make sure if you need to exercise, or if you need to lose weight or put on weight, whatever it is that you need to do to treat yourself, to remind yourself that you are loved and that you were made out of love and you are special. Please bless yourself with that energy. We also get stop giving away your power right now. A lot of what depletes many of us and we start disliking ourselves is because we give away our power, we let go, or we don't set up boundaries. So this is a reminder as we close the February energy going into March. Stop giving away your power. And not only just stop giving it away, but many of you need to do it right now. When you find something that excites you, go all the way in and enjoy the ride. Sagittarius has no problem doing that. So continue with your fiery spirit and your passion to enjoy and embrace the things in life that are just a go for you. You find excitement in so many things, and we bring excitement to so many things. So continue to enjoy the journey and the ride. The final card with this deck is check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. So before we start going into these spring months, we start March tomorrow, let's work off all winter tension or anything that we're bringing in from one season to the other. Let's release it. We want to go into these spring months renewed, rejuvenated, right? Planting and sowing new seeds. Let's see, as we end this month, is there any place in particular they want you to visit or see, or maybe spend some time in, or maybe you've spent some time in these areas and it means something to you? Home. A lot of you might have spent the month of February in home, and you might just continue doing that. Like I said, it's a great way to save money, having meals at home, having romantic evenings at home. It's the comfort, it's security, it's being in your personal space. You can control the music, the volume, you can control who comes in, who goes out. You can keep all the noise and clutter and the different toxicity that's out there that you would find in a club or restaurants that's not your cup of tea. You're just not out there with the public and all the different elements that might not be as positive and as bubbly as you. So being at home, entertaining at home, small intimate crowds might be something that you started doing this year, and it's something that many of you might continue doing. We also get many of you have been attending to, or this is a sign that some of you, as we end this month going into next month, will be attending a concert. So some of you might be looking into concerts if your most favorite singer, right, is in town or will be visiting a town nearby. Also, you might be gifted some concert tickets. That'll be fun. We get arena. Those of you who are sports enthusiasts, or arenas also can have concerts too, right? So you could be going to a competitive environment like a soccer, football, basketball, baseball game. There's so many sports that are played in arenas. So it's going to be either a performing stage where there's a performance, right? Or a singer, a concert, or it could be you're at some type of arena in a sports. Again, this could be tickets that you bought yourself, or tickets that would be gifted to you, or you will be joining someone at this adventure. At the bottom of the deck, we get river, flowing waters, riverbank views. Some of you might be taking nature trips within your own town, city, or state, or this could be some of you traveling cross country. Some of you might be very in tune with rivers and oceans and seas, and you go there to cleanse, to purge, to meditate. You like to bathe or look and travel within the flowing waters. You love the riverbank views. So for many of you, the river is like almost home to some of you, I want to say as well. You might have grew up in states where, or towns where little rivers or creeks flowed through. Now let's tap into some love messages. We get I love you. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart is melting. I can't compare it with anything. Remember always, my love, that I love you. There is someone sending you passionate love. This could be language of love that you have been communicating and also has been communicated back to you. Many of you could be in really strong, healthy, loving relationships, and not only does your partner tell you they love you, but they show you they love you. We also get silence. I am sorry for my silence. I just needed a break. And now I don't know how to reach out to you again. I'm afraid you won't let me back in. I know it's been a long time, Saggy. We haven't spoken, but trust me, my love, I missed you so during this time. And I'm finding my way back to you soon. So while some of you are madly in love and you're with your person, others of you might be in separation, or there's been a disconnect or a ghosting period between you and someone that you were romantically with. The love isn't lost. Something has occurred on their end, which has kept them away from you, but they are very much still into you. They are very much thinking of you. And as the card said, it's a moment of silence, but they still love you. They're still feeling you. And you might be feeling them as well still through your dreams. You could feel certain things around you that even though you're not together, there's still that connection between you. So I wouldn't be surprised if after this reading or somewhere between now and April, this person finds their way back to you. I just believe that they're going through something and they don't want to trouble you with it. They don't want it to impact the relationship. So they need their time and space. We also get divine timing. So yeah, in divine timing, this person will find their way back to you. It's just not the right time right now. We are on this journey and the divine dance of the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in a perfect divine timing. All we have to do is to trust and to have faith that all will work out beautifully. So whether you're in a loving relationship or you're separated from the one that loves you and that you love, everything happens in divine timing. We just have to be patient. And I know it's difficult, but the universe has our back. We end this deck with divine guidance. I am amazed at how the universe has brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us as a union. The divine is working behind the scenes for us. I can feel it. If you look back at our journey, you will see it too. So some of you are just as amazed as your partner is on how your relationship is growing, how it's developing, how you really are being one in spirit, and how your union seems to be truly genuine. And I'm so grateful and so thankful that many of you feel that way, because when a love is divinely guided, it is one of the most healthiest loves that you can get. So God bless many of you again who have that. As we continue on with love messages, we also get, wow, this is interesting. So some of you, you might find it interesting, the type of connection that you're feeling with someone. It could be a new type of relationship where it's different than the other relationships you've ever been in. So it's kind of like, wow, I'm really feeling this. It's kind of weird, but I like it. We also get empath vibing, feeling safe and at home, a kind moment sensitivity. Like I said, a lot of you, if you have the right partner that kind of vibes the way how you vibe, they're going to be okay with just staying home and chilling, maybe having a nice bottle of wine, watching a movie, just cuddling, but they're feeling you and your energies are aligned, you're vibing, and you both feel safe at home with each other. You don't need to be out in a crowd, you don't need to be mingling with the public. You're sensitive to that, and you're more together and just feeling each other and the safety in your love when you are home. We also get turned off. Ha ha ha. You're so nasty and gross. Laughing my F off. Some of you are turned off by certain people, though, who are trying to connect to you or trying to come back to your life. And you just take them as a joke. And they probably could be a joke. But for many of you, you are still keeping those doors closed to people who have hurt you in the past. Wow. And following that came in reverse. Time to share. Yeah. Sagittarius is still holding their ground as they should on people that they do find comical or people that they can't take seriously. You're not going to give them your time. You already feel like the time you gave them in the past was a waste. We also get come to me. Some of you might be drawn to rekindle a relationship with someone or vice versa. Either they're calling you to come to them or you might feel the need to meet them halfway because you choose love. Sometimes separation is the best and healthiest things for a relationship. You need to be apart to realize each other's worth and what you mean to each other. And when you choose love, finally, and everything else kind of comes down and calms down, you will be able to come to each other. For others, that gate is closed. It's not the right time for you to go back to someone or reconsider going back to them. Others of you will take a leap, having faith in yourself either to go back to this person or to start something new. A divine masculine could be playing into many of your love lives, planning ahead, potential pregnancy, or planning about having conversations about being a family. For some of you, you're on the fence with maybe if you want to connect with someone or become one with someone, while others of you are open for love. So as life would have it, many of us Sagittariuses were kind of like all over the place, depending where we are in our journey. But be careful of people who are not who they say they are. There are still people who could be appearing to have false masks. You might see such a person on a date. Okay, so if some of you are dating or you're going out on a blind date or you're seeing someone for the first time, if they rub you the wrong way or you feel they're kind of overselling themselves, they probably are being very fake and very phony. We also get the divine feminine. So definitely the connection of love, the attraction of love and sex between the divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, I think we're going to close it out with my deck. Tigris Telet Oracle. We get you have a boy crush. Some of you might be crushing over a co-worker, a neighbor, someone at your coffee shop. If they come back, take them back on your terms and not theirs. As always, Sagittarius, we're not surprised when someone wants to come back to us. But let it be on your terms. Not just because they want to come back, you have to want them back as well. We also get there lacks sexual chemistry. There could be a boy crush that you have and then you're disappointed because the sexual chemistry isn't there. Or there's people who are attracted to you, but you just don't see them as a fit for you sexually. We're ending with, I have to leave you in order for you to grow. And how did we just discuss a few minutes ago? about separation being a healthy thing for a relationship. I'd rather someone leave me and give me my space, or give them their space to grow and to heal and to do whatever we need to do, so that when we come back together, we're a better, stronger, healed union, than to stay in a relationship and just make and create the relationship to become toxic, to the point that when it does end, forget separation, we're done, right? So being smart and knowing when you need to take a break to save the relationship is such a great thing to do. So if I have to leave you, whether this is you or your divine masculine or feminine, in order for you to grow or for me to grow, that's the mature thing to do. And it's like the tell all of whether this relationship has any substance to grow upon. Let's just see what's in the bottom of the deck. Their lifestyle doesn't complement yours. Well, for some of you, as you separate and you give each other your space, for some of you, you'll find out that is your person as you come back together. And others, during that time of absence, and as you maybe talk to other people, or you realize what this person really is and what they aren't to you in your life, you'll see that they might not connect with you. They're not all they're cracked up to be, right? They could have been wearing that false mask. They could have been overselling themselves. Don't believe the hype, so to speak. So if their lifestyle doesn't complement yours and you've come to that determination during your separation, it kind of makes it easier just to resolve the relationship and move on. Let's just go to the tarot to finally close out the energies of February, and we thank the universe for blessing us with this month of February, and we look forward hopefully to beautiful, positive, and really good positive changes in March for mankind. We close out February with the Hermit. So we know there's going to be a lot of separations or time apart between a lot of romantic partners, but also it might be a time where many of you just need to be by yourself. Remember to kind of study who you are, to come to terms with what your purpose is, to focus on your intentions. Time alone gives you the peace and the space that you need to clarify, to purge, right, in order to release. So when you need to take that time to be alone and you need to put life on a standstill, you need to set boundaries and say, I just need to do me and be with me. Just for this moment, it's a healthy thing to do. So if you're in hermit mode, or if you're not, this could be a sign as you end February to start off your March energies in a positive way. Maybe take a break from everything and everyone and just do you and be with you for a moment. Well, it was wonderful talking with you guys again. I've missed you. Shout outs to everyone. I'll be doing some card pulls between today and tomorrow for many of you who always comment. And I just look forward to the rest of you sharing the content and subscribing. And don't forget, join me back for your weekend reading and your March content. Namaste.